Happy Friday, guys.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
And Kevin.
Yep, welcome back.
Yeah.
So they kind of duped us a little bit last week, right?
Yeah, but we called it. I mean,
We called
they
it, but
unsuccessfully duped us.
unsuccessfully.
I usually don't point out the fact when we actually get something right because we're wrong 90% of the time in our predictions. But we going to the episode said there is no way that this is about Liz's birthday. This is a two-parter.
Yeah.
It's a deflection away from the fact we're going into the wedding, which is exactly what it is.
It was a choice to make
Right,
it
yeah.
Winston's birthday part 1, and then obviously this one be called something completely different.
Right, yeah, it's not even Winston's birthday part 2. It's Elaine's big day.
Which I want to see how this wedding's going to blow up because you know it's gonna.
Yeah, I'd wager money this episode is about the wedding blowing up, but it's not. I thought going in it might have something to do with Schmidt wanting to break it up, but Schmidt's all in on
Elizabeth.
On Elizabeth, yeah, he seems to be all in, and she seems to be great too. By the way,
Hey, I was gonna say I enjoy them.
Yeah,
I really do.
absolutely.
I think they're kind of cute together.
No, they're very cute together.
The episode this went up on YouTube today is the episode where she makes me pizza.
Yeah, right.
I want to see more Elizabeth. So
yeah, and I think that she's probably a little bit too good for him, which is why I think it's going to still blow up. Like I don't think she's in for the long haul. One, because she works a lot too. It's like a gunslinger, right? You bring in an actor who's in demand. They'll be around for a minute. But
my prediction is that Cece is going to blow up her own wedding.
I think you might be right.
Because I don't think it's going to be Schmidt. And now that she sees that he's happy, and maybe she realizes that that's who I've wanted all along.
Absolutely, yeah. And honestly, I like the show is modern in all the best ways, right?
Yes.
And I don't like the idea of some guy coming in and talking her out of getting married. I'm like, no, let's let her have her own agency.
No,
and decide and make the moves herself to be like, I don't want this.
They've been planting those seeds for a minute now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah,
they planned it within like maybe a month. You know, and so
yeah, they really hustled this, didn't they?
And you have Jess saying this is probably not a great idea.
Right.
I think everything's going to start clicking into place, and
Sure.
And she's going to make the right decision here.
Well, I think the only reason it happened at all was she got the pregnancy scare,
yes,
where she thought she couldn't have kids, or she was running out of time to have kids, so now she's rushing into whatever, and she doesn't feel like Schmidt's the guy she can count on, which I agree with. I still don't think Schmidt's the guy she can count on.
Yeah, as much as I wanted him to be, he's just not.
No. Maybe down the road on the show, but not right now. And I don't think they're done.
I love this season so much because that was so early on when she found out that information, and they really just kept the ball rolling on that.
They have
Cece as a supporting character.
Right.
And now her storyline is the main storyline. Right. Yeah.
I feel like they have paced this season expertly.
Yeah.
Like there were some of the early episodes, and I'm like, okay. Like remember the costume, the Halloween, the haunted house one?
Yeah.
Where they just kind of blew up everybody's relationships and everyone was kind of gross. I'm like, all right, well, and we said, like, I feel like they just blew that up so they could kind of reset and build towards something better, which they've done, because the last like 10 or 12 episodes of this season have been absolutely masterful.
When Fox orders 24 episodes or 23 episodes, there's going to be a couple that they're going to have to, pull out of their butt.
This is 25. I mean, that's a big order for. You're right. You're going to be like, stretch it, like
do this Halloween episode. I don't know.
Yeah, but they've done so well with it. This show is just masterful.
I just want to live in it. It's fantastic.
And we had Rob Reiner show up, and we're watching a Rob Reiner movie after this, so it's a Rob Reiner day.
Yeah.
But he kind of blew, or at least threw a bit of a monkey wrench into Nick and Jess's relationship. That threw some insecurity in there.
He was being gross.
He was.
And folks agreed with us.
Right. My baby's too good for you is like, come on, man.
Look,
she's 30. Stop.
That's exactly right.
Right.
So I get it. This is your daughter. It's your little girl, but at the
she's
same
not
time,
13.
You're 30.
Yeah. God,
she's 30 years old.
She's not picking a prom date. Stop.
However, I thought for a second there he was gonna have Nick win him over, because I like Nick and Rob Reiner. When they hang out,
they're great because they're the same guy, which is part of the charm of why she probably is endeared with Nick.
One of my favorite bits of the season is when he's hanging out with him the first time. And he's like, "Oh, so it's Twilight?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "Wait, is Twilight set in Seattle?" Yes.
Yeah, they're just like two old curmudgeons. Just one of them's half his age, and it's great. Anyway, we should probably get rolling here.
We should. Thank you so much, guys, if you're watching us on YouTube. If you mind hitting the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page on all shows we're watching, including New Girl. We're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of hiccups every time. where we are on YouTube. I should stop eating
You've been
breakfast.
thwarted.
I stop eating breakfast and drinking coffee. You will have to sync and watch along on your own Hulu or DVDs or whatever. You're only going to see and hear us for copyright purposes. And we're also watching 30 Rock currently as a Patreon exclusive.
Yes.
Well into season 2 on that wonderful show. All right. For those of you back with us on Patreon, welcome back. We are so glad you're here. Let us begin the season 2 finale, Elaine's Big Day. In 3, 2, 1. It's wrinkled.
Trouble getting off this air mattress. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm off. Here.
Man, I don't want to get old.
Okay, you ready? Scrunch together. There we go.
Yeah, his suit is so wrinkled.
Yeah, he looks terrible.
Move one step to your right.
Me?
Yes, one step to your right.
Rick.
One more step.
Oh, get him out of the picture.
What you're doing, dude. Very
Dad,
bossy,
we
bro.
have to
Directly
go.
to the Chinatown trash can where you got that suit.
Oh my god.
I wore this to my high school graduation.
Nick, you're not doing yourself any favors.
I look very handsome. I look like on Miami Vice.
Take the picture.
That's what he was going for.
It does, doesn't it? Except he's got a deep V going too.
Yeah.
You ready? 1, 2.
And that's a great metaphor for what her dad's doing.
Seriously, yeah,
Yeah.
just walk away.
He's isolating his daughter.
Right, get away from my beautiful baby.
Because of what my dad said, I don't think you're an unemployable alcoholic bummer.
She should not say that.
Whoa, when did he say that?
Yeah, no kidding.
She should not be using those
What?
specific
Pop said that about me?
Anyway, the
details.
point is,
Bob said that about me.
we're at a wedding together.
I don't think you're a loser.
Yeah.
That's all you're going to hear.
Worst.
Yeah.
Fun, cool traditions at this thing. The groom comes in on a white horse.
So basically, they're just copying my bar mitzvah. That is Bucky the Badger, Wisconsin's mascot. Yeah, I got a sweatshirt with his face on it. And then he's wearing a sweatshirt with his face on it. Bucky, cool. Thank you for coming.
Go pee.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
It's too nice.
Yeah,
it's too good.
It is. He's gonna, and it's gonna be him that blows it, not her, for sure.
Schmidt blowing something?
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
Schmidt!
There it is. There it is. Still loves her.
She still loves him. That was a help me look. Yeah.
She does look lovely, by the way.
Yeah, she looks great. She always looks great.
She does.
She doesn't want to get married. Well, her exact words were, I don't want to marry Shivrang, but my whole family has flown out here from all the way across the world, and I can't back out now. Please, Schmidt.
I don't think he's terribly wrong, except he's lying about what she said.
Didn't hear it. Cece told me with her eyes.
There.
Cece's backing out of the wedding.
What?
It's true, she told me.
With her eyes.
Oh my god, I thought you were talking about something real. Schmidt, the wedding's happening. Let her go.
If somebody
Yeah.
tells you that, you sound crazy.
I know her better than you do.
False. When you've had sexual congress with someone, into their soul at the exact moment of fulfillment.
Ew.
God.
Schmidt, listen up. You are not to look at Cece, and you are not to have
Here,
eye
Bill.
conversations with her, or I will bust you.
She should not be a part of that. If she's gonna break it off, great.
Especially if you're breaking it up as a friend.
Right.
As her friend and breaking
Yeah,
this up.
don't. Let her do her thing. If anyone should help, it should be Jess. If she needs help with this.
Yeah.
Wedding. Winston?
No, guys, look, you always bring me into these situations, and I get in over my head because I love pranks.
Prankster you.
I love him when he's pranking. Prank Sinatra.
Prank Sinatra, yeah?
What about today? Just today. You get me full on crazy.
Yeah!
I was gonna say I don't want him to be done with pranks.
Jess asked us not to, so we are going to enjoy Cece's wedding like adults. So good night, nurse.
Yeah.
I'm all turned around.
We sabotaging this thing or what?
Absolutely.
Oh my god. This is not okay.
This is going to be great, though. This is not okay.
Right.
But in,
Oh,
in
yeah.
TV land,
At TV land,
this is going to be great.
I want Winston to really go.
Hit him in the neck with a ski.
Yeah. He's there with his girlfriend trying to break up his ex-girlfriend's wedding.
This is wild.
It's
Yeah,
terrible.
It's wild.
Real Nick would help me sabo this wedding.
Is Sabo short for sabotage, Schmidt?
Why would you? I mean, why would you
I
even
knew
say
it
that?
was.
You
I
know
was
it. You know,
I know,
Sabo
I
is
know.
short for
Hey,
sabotage.
skin it and call it off.
You got it, man.
Thanks, man.
I'll call it off.
Thank you, buddy.
No
I
problem,
appreciate
Nicholas.
that. Thank you.
No problem, Nicholas.
Now?
Oh. Oh.
Shivang, hold on!
Let's get on the highway.
I feel like that he's going to do, even if married or don't married, we know don't married. I feel like Elizabeth should just walk away from Schmidt after this.
Yeah, you would think, right?
Yeah.
Fool me once.
Yeah.
I know. You're responsible for the horse thing.
I mean, he did shout now, so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, they're getting it right up to the ceremony.
This is rough.
Yeah.
Oh, she does look great.
She looks amazing. This is beautiful.
It really is. It just sucks that's the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the worst song ever.
I know.
Does anyone get up and do it?
He's into it. What's done is done, Nicholas. He's like a 90s villain.
Why is she yelling at him and not Schmidt?
I know.
I mean, Schmidt would be dead if
I'd
it
be
was
mad at
me.
them.
What's
Yeah.
phase 3?
Yeah,
Whatever it is, I'm in.
Okay.
See?
Well, there you go. Maybe
Yeah.
you are a child. So we're going to have to wait a little longer on Jess and Nick, it looks like.
yeah. Yeah.
What?
Winston's in there.
What? Say it louder. Say it louder.
Winston is in the air ducts with a badger.
Nick.
Oh my god. What, are they going to drop a badger in the middle of the ceremony?
They're pulling a Die Hard.
Girl butt. Is that weird to say?
Do you know how dirty those white shirts would be by the time they were done?
Insanely gross.
Oh, he said no. They said Jess means too much to me or some crapola like that. What are you doing?
Calling Nick.
Jesse's in the ducks. The ducks. Happy day.
Come out to the coast, we get together, have a few laughs.
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like.
That's my phone. Oh, here, Miss Fidget. No phone. I know, I'm gonna get it.
Track us with phones.
Where's going? What's going on with you? I'm telling
Oh.
That thing would be all over them.
I was wondering what was going to happen with the badger. They totally let it out of the ducks.
You don't do no
God bless both of you. Me.
My god.
I was going to say, you can probably hear that. Yeah.
Of course he's not picking up. He's in the
Don't say it.
ducks.
Oh my god, she got him good there, actually.
Yeah, he deserved that one.
Hope there weren't too many takes for poor Max on that one.
His face is just swollen by the end of the day.
Seriously, Schmidt, shut up and give me a boost.
Don't do this.
No. That's
Why
not
is
an answer either.
This is your answer to that?
Right?
I know you didn't plan the sabotage, and I know you're doing this just to get back at me, but please don't do this.
It's
That's not much of an apology.
Staying positive, but I'm pretty sure this is where we die.
Aren't badgers fairly aggressive?
I think so, yeah.
Like, you might die. Or be mauled, at the very
Yeah,
least.
when you're in a tight space like that, there's no way.
All bets are off.
I've seen Aliens. I know how that goes.
Yeah.
so a part of you agrees with your dad.
No.
Right.
Okay, we gotta get out of here.
Lovely ceremony with all your
They're going to fall through, aren't they?
And of course, Schmidt's the one person who looks innocent of all
Yeah.
this. Because there is no justice in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it was Jess that ruined the wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Jess? Always a bridesmaid.
Hey guys, he's in the 9th row. He's headed north.
the 7th circle. So close.
Great, Cece, go.
Jess, you don't have to fix this.
Fix what?
Oh, now she's ending it, yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
And it's not because of the horse or the badger or Cotton Eye Joe.
It might be a little bit.
What I want is to be with someone else.
Well,
Poor Elizabeth.
oh come on!
But I want to be with someone else too.
Really?
Yes. I have tried to forget you, Elaine. Really, I have. But
Okay,
There's Elaine.
care what my family says. I want to marry you in a Presbyterian church.
Taylor. Oh my God, it's Taylor Swift. What? That's awesome.
I want our children to be photographers and backpack across Europe.
This is the greatest cameo ever.
How do I not know this?
I've never heard of this.
Come.
Let's go to Vegas in a load.
I'm truly shocked.
I am too.
I'm at a loss for words.
You are slightly rejected.
For Taylor Swift, it's okay.
You okay?
That would hurt my feelings. Yeah, that would really hurt my feelings.
Exactly.
I feel better than I've felt in a long time. Okay. I'm glad.
That was amazing, by the way.
I can't believe that.
Boobies.
God, Schmidt. Or not Schmidt. What's the...
Oh, we had one night.
It was the timing of her dad showing up that really destroyed this.
Yeah, he got in her head.
Yeah, he did. And of course, neither one of them can be honest.
What?
I've never said this before, but Rob Reiner ruins everything.
I know, right? Yeah.
Don't be sorry. It's not your problem. It's Schmidt's.
Why is it my problem?
Who's it gonna be? Me or her?
Oh God, this sucks.
Are you in love with her or are you in love with me?
Oh my God.
You have to decide.
I feel like it's a little soon for me to be in love with Elizabeth. They just started dating again.
Yeah. You know what? He was put in an impossible position there. He should not have been sabotaging her wedding.
He sabotaged the wedding. I think that's a fair answer or fair question.
And it's a fair question.
Yeah. My God. Hans.
She drives me crazy. Perfect song for this.
I can't play that on YouTube.
Right.
What? Oh my God.
Wow. It's a tourniquet.
Frank, because that's my move.
But he makes such big decisions in like really heightened moments, and it's like that's not. Everyone calm down and then talk.
It's so neurotic.
Yeah.
I know you think we should call it, but I don't want to give up on this.
Us either.
Yeah.
Before you say no, don't say no.
Oh God, that was a good line.
That's a great line.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I watch romantic comedies.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for this move.
Yeah, man. That's up there with like the best of the best romantic comedy lines, you know what I mean? Before you say no, don't say no.
I saw the wedding planner the other day as I was down here working. He just had it on TV.
Was that the J-Lo one?
And Matt McConaughey. I didn't like it.
So you throw out the
So
chocolate. Doesn't he only
predictable.
eat the chocolate M&Ms or something? Yeah. Or the brown ones?
Yeah. And he clearly did not care.
No.
This is a perfect ending, by the way.
This is really good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was concerned that they were like, so you have this like crazy wedding plus Rob Reiner getting in his head, and that's going to end your relationship. That's a great way to end the season, though.
It's a fantastic way.
Yeah.
And folks on YouTube, if the footage is silent, it's just because I can't.
We can't play music, right?
So that's
they get us on music. So I'm assuming, and can be completely wrong, we're either going to go into next season with Schmidt still having to make the decision between Elizabeth and Cece, or just Elizabeth not being back.
If I was Elizabeth, I would just say,
I'd be like,
see you later.
That's it, right? Like, I feel like we just started dating again.
Yeah.
It got off to a rough start already anyway at his job. And now it's like, well, tell you what, if you're having to, and you know, everyone's been in this situation. If you're having a hard time choosing between me and another person, I'll make the decision for you. I'm out.
If I'm being honest with you, if I started a relationship and it started off with, hey, do you want to be the date to my ex's wedding? I'd probably be like, no.
Yeah, I mean, I might go, but it is a little.
So weird.
It'd be a little red flaggy, but I don't think it's completely unreasonable. Hey, I have to go to my ex girlfriend's explain the
Maybe
situation.
if you're like an
She's your roommate's best friend.
Okay.
I mean,
I guess it's a different circumstance.
it'd be weird to not show up. Like, I get him going.
And how is she supposed to know that she is like the love of his life? Like he's lamented how much he loves Cece for so long, to where
I think she could do better.
But I think Elizabeth could do way better.
I think so.
She deserves that.
No, I mean nobody does.
No, and at this point, it's like just be together, guys. Cece Schmidt, just do it. Just be together.
Where he went wrong wasn't going to the wedding or having feelings about Cece or their breakup or anything else. Where he went wrong was when he decided to take it on himself to break up the wedding. He can say it's as a friend or whatever, but when he inserted himself into that, then everything else that happened is on him. So when Cece breaks it off and says, "I still love you," that's on him because he really instigated that.
Inserted himself and then looked like he was completely above it all. Like he was like, "Yeah, I didn't do this."
The word is interloper, and it's not a good word, and that's what Schmidt was here. I don't know. I assume just because of the cast and everything and the logistics of a television show that next season he's going to be with Cece, right? Mm-hmm. At some point he's going to, maybe we waffle a little bit. Maybe that's how the season premiere is. Yeah, is like Schmidt's big decision. But I kind of feel like he ends up with Cece because she's a regular on the show. And Elizabeth isn't,
for sure. Yeah, right. And it's also like Elizabeth's. It's like she's too nice of a person.
She's too good, and it seems like Schmidt kind of thrives on dysfunction. But like, hugely. There are those people that need toxicity in their lives to be happy, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever dated somebody and they're like, "Let's fight," It's like,
I love this.
Yeah, I know. It's like we used to refer to it as like being with someone who just loves drama, and it's not loving drama; it's just being a toxic person.
Like oh my god, the Jon Favreau character in Four Christmases, him and his wife.
Yeah, absolutely right. Just some people are just drawn to toxicity. Yeah, and I feel like that Schmidt and Elizabeth's just too good of a person for him.
I think so, and I would not be surprised if we do not see her in season 3.
I wouldn't either. Yeah. It's done. He made his decision, and we're at the beginning of Cece and Schmidt kind of dating again. I think you could be right. Who knows? And also, we cannot sign off without acknowledging Taylor Swift's cameo there.
I'm pretty sure my jaw was on the floor because it's not like she wasn't famous then, but like I think just because she's so big now too, and also like
she is the world's #1 celebrity now.
Yeah,
#1.
Yeah, and it's like she's everywhere.
Right.
My roommate loves her, and it's just like out of nowhere.
For sure,
they could have gotten anybody. They could have gotten Diane Lane. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just like they got Taylor Swift, and it's like what?
Right.
Like, that's so crazy. They actually got her for this.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, she's probably a fan.
I'm sure she likes the show.
She probably saw the first season. Was like, I want to be in.
Yeah, that. Can I do a cameo? Oh yeah, we've got one for you.
Has she been in? I'm trying to think of a movie she's been.
Yeah, she was in that Amsterdam movie that I didn't finish.
I didn't even watch it because I heard it was so bad. Plus,
I didn't finish it because I thought it was terrible.
We had a brief discussion on Patreon about David O. Russell, so I'm a little mixed on his movies. The ones that I have seen, obviously, Three Kings is in discussion for us to watch, right. Which I'll watch it eventually. We can do it on the channel.
I've seen Silver Linings Playbook and American Hustle. I've seen those two of his, and that's it. That's all I've seen of his, and I do like them both.
Yeah, I like those two movies. Yeah, you know what I mean.
But I also understand that he's a little toxic himself.
Insane that he's getting movies made.
Right.
Wasn't she in that? Oh my god, what was that anthology movie that Gary Marshall did?
Like one of the Valentine's Days or New Year's Eves, or He's Not That Into You, or one of those.
I think it was Valentine's Day.
I don't know.
It's been so long.
I don't. I've seen one of them. I don't remember which one because they all seem like the same movie.
They are.
Sorry if I'm being reductive and you guys love these movies.
If you like Gary Marshall, if you like what you like, we're not going to tell you you're wrong.
Absolutely. But yeah, I don't know. I don't watch those. Just because I think anthology films don't work as well. Anthology TV series are great. I mean, I guess Pulp Fiction is kind of an anthology, but I mean, all the stories tie together. And maybe they do in those too. Who knows?
Yeah.
But at any rate, this is really solid for a finale.
I'm a sucker for a good wedding episode or bit in a movie. So
I was wondering if we were ever going to find out who Elaine was, and then the way they shot it was like, we're even going to see her because they were everyone's kind of looking, but they weren't showing her. I'm like, so it was Elaine. I thought that was the bit, right? Elaine was going to be someone we never even see her.
Yeah.
He just runs out the door.
Elaine from Seinfeld.
But it ends up Taylor Swift.
Talk about a twist, man. I think my jaw was on the floor there.
Yeah, that was way out of left field.
Oh yeah,
but I loved it. All right, we'll catch you on the season 4 next time, guys.
See ya.